Day 29 out of 30 days, day 29 out of 30 days of thriving this holiday season. My name is Tanya Oliver. I'm really excited to be able to just get you up and running. So today's topic is it's all about goals, right? It's all about goals. We are right now in a season. Welcome, everybody. We're in a season where clarity is going to be your greatest asset. Okay, clarity is going to be your greatest asset when it comes to setting solid goals that are going to get you closer towards your target. And so what you can do is you can click the link in my bio. December 10th, we're hosting a free 2-hour workshop on coming together, letting this be like a great way to end the year, a holiday like ending year, strong AF, thriving this season. So make sure you click that link in my bio, December 10th at 12 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have an amazing workshop together. You're going to leave with so much clarity, and clarity is going to build momentum for your confidence. And so today I'm going to talk to you about, we have goals, right? We have goals, and the stats I shared yesterday, I'm just going to repeat them, but the stats I shared yesterday is I've been doing some research over the weekend, getting ready for this goal setting workshop, and I understand the significance of understanding statistics, right? What's going on, Renee? We got Travis, Will, John. 80% of people, and I totally get it, stop setting goals. There's 3 types of goal setters, and we'll get into that in the workshop, really, really deep and profound. And I want to know, what is your relationship around goals and goal setting? Do you feel that you're really great at starting something and you can't accomplish it, or you never actually reach it? Or do you feel like on the path you get distracted and detoured and something always gets in the way? Typically, it's like our excuses and our reasonings and ourself, or challenging times. But why is there a certain category of people, which is only 6% of people? This is fascinating. Only 6% of people actually, regardless of the life circumstance or what's going on in their life, still reach, achieve, and surpass their visions and their targets that they've set for themselves. And I want you to think of it like this. I was having a conversation with somebody yesterday, and we're talking about like goals. In your Waze, your Google Maps, and you're trying to get somewhere. I literally am so dependent on my Waze, okay? Not on my way, but on my Waze. So on my Google Map, I'm very codependent on it. And when I'm putting in there, I have to have an address. I have to have an address of where I'm going in order to get to that place that I want to get to. Like, my goal is, if I'm going to the dentist, if I'm going salsa dancing, if I'm going to the grocery store, if I'm going to wherever I'm going for the first time, and probably the 7th or 8th or 9th or 10th time, and then I finally create a new internal GPS in my mind. But I still need to rely on my Waze or my Google Maps to get me there, because that's the first time I'm getting there. And so I want you to think of your goals as like the address that you're putting into wherever you're going. If we're not clear on our goals, we're going to be drifting through life, because we've never had an experience of, we think that when we get there, we're going to feel, it's going to bring us some type of a satisfaction. Oh, we got Pace in the house. Pace, we're talking about goals today, my friend. So I want you to think of your goals as like you're on a Waze or you're in Google Maps, and you need that address to plug in. Because if you're not plugging in an address, how are you ever going to get to that final destination? Because you've never been there before. So you might have the platform, which are habits, because I'm hearing a lot of people talking about, it's not about goals, it's about habits. Habits are the vehicle to get you to the end target, but you still have to have clarity and put your attention on your intention. What is my intention? What is my end target? What is my goal? And then trust that vehicle is going to get you there the way that you want to be. But we still have to have goals. And you guys, studies have shown in 2020, 80% of people have given up on themselves. And I believe it's because of our past experiences that we keep projecting into our future of the disappointment. Because a lot of times we create a cellular impression and a programming inside of us where we can't handle that type of pain of the disappointment anymore. And when you understand that there's multiple paths to that end goal, there's multiple paths to that final destination sometimes, and we're in a season, you guys, where you need to be very, very intentional and very creative to know how to pivot. Because the road and the avenue that you've had towards that target, when things have shifted in the external, so the economy is an external, we've got internal and external factors in our ecosystem. So if we're thinking about our life as an ecosystem, right now is time to create a very supportive ecosystem in our mind, in our body, in our home environment. And also yesterday we talked about our resources. Who are our resources? So in moments where you're feeling weak-minded or you're feeling distracted or you're easily going to be diverted off of your end path, that end target destination in your Waze. So now what Waze is doing is Waze is even trying to distract us. They're trying to say, hey, do you want to have any other stops? No, I don't want any other stops. I want to get exactly to where I want to go. Stop trying to distract me and detour me. That's why, like, even in our Google's trying to create distractions of, hey, by the way, do you want to stop here? Where else would you like to stop? Like, we have to get very focused right now. We have to get very disciplined right now. We need to clean up our ecosystem, right? Our internal ecosystem, so meaning our internal environment, our environments of our homes, cleaning house, setting it up for success to keep you like mentally in a great space so that you can recharge your energy, your creativity space, your sanctuary, because your home is an external expression and your home is a direct reflection of what's going on in here. So when you get super busy with stuff and you are feeling creatively blocked, or you're feeling foggy minded, or you're feeling sadness, or you're feeling anxiety, look at your home environment. What does your office look like? Right now, we're doing all this stuff. We're getting ready for this amazing freaking workshop. I'm so excited. You have to be there, you guys, and tell your people, like, this is going to be a game changer for you to get you very, very clear, get your head right, get that direction that you're programming into your Waze and into your Google map very clear, so you can then just plug it in and hit go. Plug it in and hit go. And our habits are the things that eventually later on you start to establish your habits to support what your final destination is. Well, in the moment, in this season of your life, because you have to remember everything in life is seasonal, and you have to develop the resiliency and the flexibility to be able to pivot when external factors are going to shake you up a little bit. You know, it's kind of like you have an end target and it might have taken you, typically 20 minutes to get there. In Miami, Art Basel just passed, but something that would take you 5 minutes to get to can now take you an hour. So they're going to then be like, hold on, this isn't going to be the normal anymore. The normal is now about to shift right now in this season. And this means we have to take you another route, but we're still going to get you there. But we're just going to have to take you another route because it's going to be the best route for right now in this season. And this is what I'm providing for you guys is there's intrinsic and extrinsic things happening. And as long as you have a new locked in internal GPS system, regardless of what you're going to have to do or how you're going to pivot, you're never going to be detoured from that end target. We never want to detour from our end target until we've given ourselves an experience of then deciding if that's still in alignment to the fulfillment that we're feeling of why we even set it in the first place. Because you have to remember, you have a purpose that is intentionally and specifically designed, that has been resided and planted inside of your heart for you to have the will to follow through with it, the mental strength, the physical strength to have the endurance to keep up with your visions, your goals, and your dreams. But there has to be a discipline in place and things supported for you to follow through when you feel everything on the outside is chaotic. How do we keep going in times that are trying us? We have to have that clarity in here. And of course, other factors in place, but everything, there are steps to everything. And so I think the best way to understand goals is to look at it as like a plug-in address and then a target. And once you get there, then you can make the decision if maybe that you've had the experience of that's something that either you want to expand upon or pivot from, but never pivot from your true goals until you've given yourself an opportunity to have an experience. Because knowledge can only stem, you can only know something when you've had an experience of it. And a lot of times when we have targets of maybe you want to take your body to another level, you want to take your health to another level, you want to take your business to another level, you want to take your finances to another level, and in your mind, somebody's told you that it's going to be X amount of time and you might be 3 feet away. And then because you've been so disappointed and discouraged, you decide to give up on yourself. And you were 3 feet away, 3 feet from gold. Have you guys heard of 3 feet from gold before? I was listening to the Outwitting the Devil, and such a great book. Highly recommend. They talk a lot about how it's true. If you don't have a goal, you become a drifter. And that's a very dangerous space to be in. You can start getting into, you're just like zombie mode. It's like zombie mode, kind of numbed out to life, numbed out to your circumstances, and you're not thinking for yourself. And we need stronger people thinking for themselves right now. You're capable of so much more than you think when you have the right resources, ecosystem, and internal GPS set to get you back up charged and running. And so I want to give you an opportunity to be a part of this workshop that's completely free, that we're pouring into you, because my intention is to make sure that stronger leaders show up and for you to start to believe in yourself again, especially when times start to shift. And everybody right now needs to come together, because together we are stronger. All right. And we need to make sure that we stay focused and we stay disciplined and we stay like intentional with where we're going, and we come together and we support each other. And so my way of supporting you is I have a workshop where we're going to give you so much clarity on that end, like GPS, on that end destination. And we're going to spend 2 hours together breaking it down so you have clarity, and then you can know what you got to do for your next level to be blessed up in your life right now, regardless of your circumstances, your situations, or what's going on in the outside world. So I ask that you join me. In the bio, we have a link. And if you know of anybody, if you have communities, we have a special thing for you guys that have communities, and you share with your communities. So sign up. You're going to get a free workbook with that. I just had like a 2-hour team meeting, so I was a little bit late today, but we sent that over. We have links. Link is inside the bio. So excited. You definitely want to be here. It's going to change your life forever. And that's my way of just kind of ending the year strong for you, bringing us all together, building community, building team, and building you up so that you can go on and do better in the world. But if nobody's told you today, I love you, you're doing amazing, I appreciate you, I value you, and now it's time you start to do the same for yourself. But for now, in the meantime, I will be that voice for you until that voice becomes your own. I love you so much. Message me if you need support. Okay, I'm here for you. I'm in your corner. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, tomorrow's 30 days. That 30 at 30. It feels, and I'm telling you right now, the best feeling in the world is like doing what you said you were going to do. It's the best feeling in the world when you actually achieve something that you said you were going to do that brings you fulfillment. that brings you fulfillment. We set goals because we believe they're going to bring us or allow us to feel some type of way. Typically, it's fulfillment, but happiness is a byproduct of fulfillment. So what it is that you're setting, not just the materialistic or the external stuff, but the internal stuff. So that you know when you set that new target, everything else, every decision you make, every conversation you have, every event that you show up for, everything that you say yes to, everything that you say no to, you know, how you audit your time, how you audit your energy, how you're resourceful, all comes back to the clarity of these intrinsic goals that you guys are going to be setting on Saturday with me at 12 p.m. Eastern. So mark it in your calendar. I know a lot of you guys have said you can't, not a lot of you, a few of you have said you can't make it because you're at events. Totally fine. There's a replay for 48 hours. It's free. Message me if you need more information, but the link is in my bio, and tell your people about it. It's going to be the party you want to be at. We're going to have fun, but we're also going to get to work because there's work to be done right now. And I'm going to set you guys up for success to execute on your life, on your dreams, on your visions, on your goals, on your businesses right now. Past doesn't matter. Clean slate, building the new. Let's go. Let's grow. All right, you guys, I love you. I'm ready for this. I'm excited. I'll see you guys tomorrow